A city builder game that focuses on survival? A post-apocalyptic setting? You better believe it. This is One Last Midnight, and today we're going to try New Cycle. Let's just go ahead and jump right into a brand new game. Got a couple options here. We got sandbox, we got campaign. We're going to choose the campaign option because why not? Got a couple different areas in which we can choose from. I'm going to choose Meadows mainly because it's the first one and I've only barely played this game. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to die right away. It's going to take some time to launch, so we'll get back to that shortly. But New Cycle is just come out on Steam yesterday. The price point is $26.99. US is 10% off right now until January 5th. And it looks really good. I mean, the comments are really good. The gameplay looks really good from what I've seen so far. And we'll look more into it when this gets loaded up. All right, we just went ahead and landed. Can you move? Can you do anything? Oh, you can't do anything on pause. Yeah, some of these builder games are like, yeah, we're not going to let you do jack on pause. So here we are in our starting area. We're going to pick a location in which to get going here. Standard controls. This looks kind of, you know, I hope the ground gets flattened out as we pick stuff, but let's go ahead and grab, let's see, we need a town hall first. We got to pick a town hall even before we get started looking at resources. We can rotate, we can go to tab mode, which allows us to, tweak any which way that we want to tweak. Okay, let's go back to snap to grid. I like the snap to grid mode. And I guess we can put our town hall, let's put our town hall up here. It looks like there's a road in these areas. I don't know if these roads are any good or not, but we're going to find out. Okay, town hall is going to get started. And let's go ahead and increase the speed. Oh, our town hall's already done, actually. It's an insta build. And our guys are not going to come out and look for resources, I guess. So we've got a dirt road, which requires lumber. So guess I need some sort of lumber. We have a field camp that gathers iron, stone, and logs. We have a gathering camp that collects mushrooms and food. So forestry unit and food gathering unit. And we have a well that gathers water. Any kind of basic production. We have a lumber mill for basic production. And utility-wise, what was stockpile, which we can't do yet because it's not researched. So let's go ahead and get down our field camp, which will collect stone and lumber. Ooh, look at this. Stone, lumber, and iron, right? Is that what it said it will do? Well, why don't we get all three in one area? I'm going to put this... Ooh. What if I'm going to put it there. It did seem like it flattened the ground and knocked down some trees. We've got people coming out. Little workers and stuff to come build. Look at this, guys. This is great. If the devs are watching, I would really appreciate being able to scroll even farther down to see your awesome characters and stuff. You can get kind of close if you flatten it out, but you can't if you zoom at an angle, which is, well, I guess it's okay. It's not bad. I don't know where these guys are going. The building's right here. Let's turn up speed a little bit. Oh, they're weaving through the rocks to get there. Okay, so they're going to build. Let's also try to build down a lumber unit since I have... Do I have enough logs? I do have enough logs for a lumber yard. And let's go ahead and put that down right here, I guess. Maybe I should have changed it. Hold on, let's get rid of this. I hate to destroy stuff right off the bat, and I can't do anything while I'm paused, which sucks. Let's change the orientation of this. I think the arrows are where our road is going to go. So let's move this down so our field is a little bit bigger and wider. And then let's put our lumber yard over here. Yeah, over here. And let's have it be equal to where the road is going to be. Something like this, I guess. I don't know if these pre-existing roads are gonna work or not, but we'll find out. I did turn the music off. I didn't want to worry about, you know, having some sort of copyright issues with the music. This feels very Frostpunk to me with these kind of decisions. Now the governor of a little community. It's been half a century since the first solar flare. Initial moment of catastrophe, lost in technology infrastructure. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The following years of human darkness. Yeah. And the civilization fell. Okay, so it's just telling us why we're sucking. Start with tutorial. Don't start with tutorial. Let's continue without tutorial. I don't know if that's a wise decision or not, but we're going to do it. So you can see how far the building is progressing by this little green circle thing. And also if you click on it, it gives you the percentage of construction, which I like a lot. Let's go ahead and get this guy selected. We can collect 2 things, stone and lumber. So let's do that. Let's have 2 people working this. We have a workforce. It tells you the percentage of the efficiency and stuff and how many we're getting a day. And that looks good so far. Our lumber yard is complete as well. And it requires several things. Workers, which we'll get a couple workers in. It's like 5 workers. We'll do that. It also requires a road. And I think it requires a road from the main town hall because the main town hall has our power. It's the only thing that's producing power right now. So let's get a road from... we can't create a road because we need lumber. Okay, alrighty then. So let's wait for lumber production to increase a little bit. We've got 7. How far does the road get us? If we do... Yeah, okay. We don't get too far. You can see that it puts down like telephone poles. So if I want to do a road like this, I need 17 lumber. So I just need a way to have 14 right now. We just produced 2 more. And come on, buddy. You can do it. There it is. So let's put down the road. Road is complete, but... Okay, the icon went away. I was wondering if the icon would go away. And then over here, let's get a road out to this unit. Unfortunately, I'm going to knock down a couple trees, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay. So now we have a road out there. And we're going to need to worry about food. Food is infinitely important, right? So we've got several resources that we're working on. Also got to worry about a well. Ooh, interesting how they're doing the well. Let's put our well over here. Or over on this side, actually, since we have access to 3 pieces of water. I don't know how that affects production of the well, but we'll look at it later. And then let's go ahead and get our gathering camp together. Now, we want to be able to gather food in. Okay, so we have meat. We have mushrooms here. Ooh, we have meat, mushroom, and fish. Can we get all 3 in this? Wow, that'd be epic, right? Meat, mushroom, and fish. Yeah, they're all lit up green. Okay, I'm going to put my guy right there. And our road is up here, right? Wow, I'm going to kill a bunch of resources for trees. Or not? Maybe not? Maybe not. I did. I took out a couple trees. Okay, well, I got to do what I got to do, right? My people's got to eat. Wait for this to be completed. These guys are collecting a nice amount of wood. We're collecting 12 water. 100% efficiency. 96 water a day. The building's been operational for 2 days, okay? Getting this completed. Lumberyard's completed. We have these little... This is where our people...
Hooray! No one dies today!
Okay. Let's slow down time and look at our development tree. This development complete is establishment. Basic construction, which gives us a stockpile, a soup kitchen, and simple meals. Let's go ahead and get this research started. It's going to take 24 hours. It's going to take some 50 of this, whatever it is, knowledge, I guess, and it's going to take some logs. So we'll get that one started. Can we queue up research? We cannot queue up research. One research at a time. It's raining on our people right now. Why do we have a little question mark guy? Foreigners, a group of unfamiliar people are approaching. Oh, you can set the game speed to 0.1, which is almost a pause. It's still continuing, but it's continuing super slow.
Finally, begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's really interesting. You don't have the ability to change the name of any workers. We have our I like their stats dialogue. Distribution of water is low. This is target morale for the next distribution. Actual morale lowers the distribution, increases chances of sickness. Okay, lower distribution increases chances of sickness. So let's increase the distribution to be regular. New rules will apply shortly. Most important goal is to meet the needs of our people. Water is being met right now. Good. Craftsman specialist. I don't have any of those people. Look how clean the stats are, though. Wow. It's almost like looking at a financial application. This is beautiful. One of the most important things is knowing what's going on in your community and being able to get that information across. Some games do it very well. Some games don't. Is there a way to limit the max amount of resources that you get? Regions, highlands, settlement overview. What about, that's our knowledge tree. And then this is statistics, annual report, summary, production. We're not quite there yet. Can't really see that much wow. Look at this. You can get it in a table or a graph view. You can get it by day, season, or year. Very nice. I can't wait till that gets filled up a little bit more. I mean, all that stuff it just helps you make decisions better, right? Am I getting enough food for whatever? Am I producing enough items? Let's gather mushrooms. I don't have the technology to gather fish or meat, but I have the location for a place to gather fish and meat. So let's go ahead and increase that. And we're waiting for the technology to finish. Yeah, it's knowledge. How do we know when a technology has finished? Because a group of travelers. What do you guys want? More settlers? Sure, we'll take more people. Gather 2 more people. And how do we know if our technology has completed or not? 24 hours. There's no progress bar from what I can see for research for the development tree. Unless I'm missing it. I don't see it. So amount of electricity. Okay, development complete. Stockpile soup kitchen, and a simple meal. I still don't like not being able to see. Let's get the soup kitchen down. Okay, we'll get that production going. Is that the only production we got? I think that was the only thing that we got. Soup kitchen, utilities, a stockpile. Stockpile might be nice. Stockpile is a huge building. Let's put it over here, though, because... Or actually, let's put it over here. I don't want to mess up any of the resources that I'm... It's not going to knock that down. Is it saying it's going to knock that building down? Yeah, I'm a little concerned it's going to knock this resource down. So let's not put it there, I guess. Put it right here. I've got this little gap in between, which I didn't want to have that gap in between. Matter of fact, I don't want to have that gap in between. Let's come back over here. Stockpile for utilities. Let's put it Let's put it up here. That way it's not in the way of anything, I suppose. Okay, I built a road out. Let's build some more roads. Get a road coming down here. Let's start gridding out. I don't have an enormous amount of lumber. I'm just going to have to wait for that to be produced. Oh, check this guy out. This guy's carrying a resource. He's carrying a resource for the building. Look at this. And he's staggering because of the weight of it. He's taking hard steps to get it in there. Oh, this is great. Nice. Animation looks really good. I'm really impressed. I love how the grass is swaying in the wind, and you get the trees swaying, and the water looks really good for the rain. You get some pretty, well, I'm sure this is not the densest fog, but we got some fog rolling in. Sorry about my sniffles. I got kind of a little bit of a cold going on. Let's get our speed back up, because otherwise stuff takes forever, right? Okay, we're producing mushrooms. Good. We've got 72 a day for mushrooms. Okay, our cooking house is done. Our soup kitchen is done. So I'm going to select my simple meal, and I can make this out of a few things. I can make it out of fish and water, mushrooms and water, meat, or vegetables. Since I'm only collecting mushrooms, it's 6 mushrooms and 2 water to make 8 meals. Wow. How do I know if I'm making enough meals per day? It says I'm making 29 meals per day. How do I know if that's enough meals per day? Resource-wise, though, that's kind of a lot of resources. I'm producing 79 mushrooms a day. How many workers do I have? I have 19 workers. Should I be producing more? Let's go back to our knowledge and population. Oh, did we start a research? We need to start a research here. Living standards. Get living standards taken care of. Let's go back to this. Distribution is low. So how much does that mean? Is that 7 per day? Food distribution rate for 37 people, workers per day. Oh, okay. So regular would be 30 food per day, which I'm not making 30 food per day. I'm making 29 food per day. Right? Is that what that said? Yes, 29 food per day. And if I'm making 72 resources per day, we're going to have to do some math. I hate doing math. Man. What does our chart say? This is why I like charts so much. What does our chart say? Oh, that's annual reports. I don't want annual reports. What does our chart say here? Life. Do we have food quality, health and supply service attraction, people, materials, region? Where is consumption of goods here? Simple meals. So we're producing more than we're consuming, which is good. It says the output's only 7 right now. I guess it's too new. Okay, we'll wait. I might have to put down another gatherer in this area. Let's see. Okay, we developed a shack. Good. And start housing our people. Let's get a road down this way. Start gridding it out a little bit. Let's shack. Let's rotate it so the road is facing, the entry point is facing the road. Let's get 4 for now. And that is, yeah, lumber. Everything takes lumber. Lumber is kind of our bottleneck right now. I have the max workforce for the lumberyard, so not too much I can do. I did increase time a little bit, though. When we're talking about storage limit, we're talking about the total limit of this storage unit, right? We're not talking about production. Is that correct? Is that what you would think? That's what I would think. How many of these are how many people can be housed in a house? In a shack? 10 per shack. So we've got 40 people, almost 40 people, so 4 is fine for now. And they're not happy, they're not healthy, and they're not secure. Oh well, you're not on the ground either, so you know what? Okay, we got a couple things going on. Let's go down to little 1x speed here. New cycle. We've reached the Iron Age. Buildings and resources that are available within this new era. Tavern, forge, smith, windmill. And we can get resources for our new age. Losing hope, an urgent matter. Our unstable living standards are about to consume us. We should strive to keep a closer eye on people's morale. If we don't maintain balance, we can do nothing but watch our home disintegrate. Do something to improve morale within a few days. There's nothing I can do right now. Things will get even worse. Oh my god. Increase workers' class morale above 40? What do you mean things will get even worse? Alright, let's try to increase the morale. But that's kind of a big jump. How are you supposed to do that? Forge and Smith, they're not researched, so they've been unlocked. Here's our research tree. Metalworking techniques require stone and they require lumber. Hunting requires tools, so I can't do that. Community needs a tavern, stone, and lumber. And a power grid is stone and iron, actually. Okay, let's do this. Let's do metalworking. That's going to take some time. And in the process, though, let's find the resources for metal. Is that a field camp? Field camp. Okay, iron's up here. Oh, that's right. We already did find it, right? Yes, we already found it, and we're in it. Stonecutter woodworker. Once we get the unlock for that technology, we can start harvesting that resource right there. Do we have any other resource area that we can harvest from? Maybe there's another field camp that we can... Okay, well, let's put down a second one. Let me rotate this. Let's put down a second one. Do we have enough people to work it? We have enough people to work it. It would be 6 people total to work that unit if we wanted to work that unit. And water, we only have 38 water. We're starting to consume water to make food. So I'm a little bit concerned about our water. What is this box right here? We have 2 waters up there. We have a water over here. We have another water over here. Those waters are being attached to a well. Is this the only water we have on this? How do we get more water? Wow, there's a lot of water up here. Crap ton of water up here. That's a little too far for water, though. Well, is it too far for water? How about taking this water I'm going to take that water right there. I don't know if it's too far for water or not. I'm not going to have any workforce working this until we get the iron. So we'll just leave that building as it is. Let's get our road down. I like the road building ability where you can just like turn and change direction and have the road change direction. I am going to need a bunch of lumber for that. And there it is right there. Bink. Is that wild animals? Some sort of pig. Increase worker morale. Food distribution, we could set it to normal, I suppose. But that's 30 food a day. And we're not producing 30 food a day. We're only producing 29 food per day. I guess what I'd have to do is build a second food kitchen and build a second gathering. Let's get another gathering unit in here. We've got meat and mushrooms. Not a whole heck of a lot of mushrooms, by the way. Can I have 2 people working the same gathering area? That I don't know. Try to find a better gathering area. And we went into winter. Mushrooms, meat. Mushrooms, meat. I'm not getting a whole heck of a lot of mushrooms or meat up here. It's only like 1 unit. What happens when this thing is blue? If I put it close to it, it's probably going to destroy it. That's my thought, right? There's got to be a better. This one we get fish. I don't know why we're not seeing that mushroom. I think that mushroom is being consumed by this unit right here. I mean, what does this say to me? Not available in the season, but what? The UI is telling me something. Like, see how this is all completely solidly green? Does that mean that this resource is used up? That we've taken all the resource out of it? Really good question, right? Now, nobody's getting any food right now because we're not. Did we finish this? Oh, come on. Why didn't we do start? We wasted some time. I thought we hit start on that thing. Dang it. Wasted like a whole season. Well, that was dumb. I was waiting for iron to complete. Hey, water's coming in good. Our dual water system is producing a lot of water. Consumption, yeah, we're taking up 111, but we're producing 190, which I like. Stone production is down. We are not producing enough. All right, finally, we got the forge done. I need to stop learning to pause and do the other one. Let's change the hunter. That's going to need tools, so I need to build a couple things before I can get that taken care of. Let's do that right away. Let's get... Actually, let's do that next time. Cliffhanger! Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. If you're wondering why it's looking so slow, it's because the time is slow. But if you like the video, leave comments in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.